Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Misscliks.
Is that you, Grand Neal?
That's sure, Grand Neal, all the time.
Grand Neal.
Yay! So, the Red Fox, you are heading out to the Silver Swan, or the Stupid Swan, or the Strong Swan, or whatever its name is. Something about
Something
a
swan.
swan. Yeah,
It'll have a bird on the sign.
they always do. And you pick down the streets, exhausted from your long horse ride, but still, trudging through. And you come across a building that has a big swan just dangling in front of it on a chain, and it looks like its head is cocked to the side, and there's a couple of Z's like chipped into it, like floating off of it. Apparently, it's called the sleeping swan. But it's like a really big carving of a swan, maybe like this big across. It's just,
Wow.
and the entire building is just whitewashed all the way through. It's a three-story building, nice like peaked roof at the top, and it looks from the outside to be pretty nice, actually, surprisingly nice.
Okay. And any obvious like second story access? It's almost always easier to go in through a window than to get in on the ground floor.
There are
Nearby
a couple of
building.
windows, but their positions are not all that ideal. There's two big windows in the front, but they're like out in front, kind of hanging over everything, so it's difficult to climb. And then on top of that, like you're in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
And poking your head around the sides, you see that there's like another window on the side, but it's just a sheer drop down to the ground from there. Not a lot of good handholds.
Okay. I'll try out the back door. I'm assuming it'll be darker there. I can probably just pick the lock and then I'll go nose around inside.
Okay. So you go around the back door, you find the kitchen entrance, no problem, and you give it a test just to make sure, and it is, of course, locked. So you go to pick the lock. Give me a D100 roll, please. 80. That is just over your 75% skill.
Woo! Nice! That's so close.
You get your picks in there, and you start poking around, and then you hear it clink, clink, and you rip out your tool, and it's like slightly bent. You're like, shit, this is not working. You fix it, and you keep working at it, but it's just...
Oh, so you failed.
You get frustrated,
Oh no,
and
he
it doesn't
failed. I
work.
thought he had it.
No. No,
That's
he
right.
failed.
I'm shooting
You want to be 75 or lower.
I'm shooting under.
Oh man, the way
Yeah.
he said that, I thought it was that he got it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Me too. And I was like, oh, it's so hard to pick lock. You know?
Yeah.
25%.
Okay, so
Neil was way too happy about us failing. That's why
Yeah.
he was like, "Yay! Fail at opening the door! Rejoice!"
I will. They've got stables.
Yeah.
So it'll probably. I'll hit the stables. Probably the most they'll have there is like a padlock.
Yeah. You go around to the stables, which is out back. It's kind of like behind this other little storage building out there. And sure enough, you see a big carriage out there and a whole bunch of horses and stables. And there's a nice big padlock, but you could also climb over it pretty easily. But it does look like someone of wealth is staying here.
Something like a coat of arms on the door of the carriage.
No coat of arms.
Dogs.
No dogs.
Okay, then yeah. So is it over a fence, like in a fenced area?
Actually,
or...
the wagon is literally just parked out front of the stables. If you were strong enough, you could just pull the wagon away.
Well, no, not so much. I will. Now, is this like a well-lit street?
No, this is like out behind the Swan building. It's dark out here. There's no one around. This is kind of a small. I wouldn't even call this a town anymore. I'd say this is a village, like a big village, but it's still pretty small.
Okay. Then first, yeah, if the carriage itself is like locked or padlocked, I'll try to get through the padlock.
Yeah, there is a lock on the carriage door. Give me another D100. There you go. You get it eventually, and find your way inside.
So I just want to scope this out to see, like, a normal nobleman maybe going on to his, like, hurrying to get to his summer estate. He's going to have certain things with him, as opposed to somebody who's part of a mysterious necromancer cabal probably has different stuff with him. And so I'm looking to see what this looks like inside.
Okay. So poking around inside, you see a crushed red velvet floor, black leather seats, and a black ceiling with little red dots poking like on the top. They look intentional, not like blood splatter. And inside the actual carriage itself is empty. There's no personal effects. There's no belongings. But do give me a perception check for your poking around.
And that's a
D20.
okay, D20. Yeah, I'll take a 31.
Very nice. You start poking around and you find a trap door underneath one of the carriage seats. Like you push on it, it goes clink and falls down. Inside, you find a long wooden staff with a red sphere at the end, a globe or a
prism.
Or a prism or a lens, perhaps?
maybe, but it's not, prisms are used. I mean, it would be a weird prism.
Say, Neil.
Usually
say
prisms have like straighter edges, but it is some sort of glass ball. It might be a prism, it might be a lens, or it could just be a cool pimp walking staff.
Okay. No matter what, I'm going to take it. Now, is it like a couple of feet or is it like 4 feet?
It is the width of the seat. The width of the carriage is about, I want to say 5. So it's probably 5 feet long, including the globe at the end of it.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to quickly like lightly sabotage the carriage so that whoever like hooks it up in the morning like maybe saw most of the way through one of the leather straps that will harness the horses, so they'll get out of town probably before it breaks.
Okay, but so you sabotage the cart in some way.
I like
Just-
how you said lightly sabotage. Very specific. Like lightly
like it.
add salad dressing. lightly sabotage.
It's nice because at first I thought he would make it so that they can't leave, and now it's clear that it's like later on, which is really cool. I like it.
Yeah, so just they can get away, but they'll probably break down out of town, and then I'll grab this, relock everything, and make my way back to the inn by whatever back streets are available, because it's hard to hide a big 5-foot walking stick.
Right. Okay, you managed to make it back. It's, again, small village, not a lot of people out at this point, 3:30 in the morning. So you get back while the others are still scrubbing down their horses.
Magic stick. Maybe? Magic stick? Or just a fancy stick? Can anyone tell?
I can
Emma.
tell. I got detect magic right now. Woo! I cast detect magic on it. Wait, did we sleep or did we not sleep yet? We didn't sleep yet.
We have not slept.
Okay, so I'll look at my old spells, but I do have it. It's good. Okay.
Yeah, you
Detect
sure?
magic. Yep, got it.
Okay, the staff is non-magical. The orb at the end of it is magical.
The orb is magical. The staff isn't magical. This is more like it. Can you tell me the type of magic it radiates, Neil, please?
Is that a percentage chance to do that, or is that flat guaranteed?
Let me check. I think I'm gonna at least get the aura. Detect magic. The priest detects magical radiation. Blah blah blah. The intensity of the magic can be detected. Dim, faint, moderate, stronger, overwhelming. Intensity, please.
The intensity is moderate.
Moderate. The caster has a 10% chance per level to determine the sphere of the magic.
Abjuration. I guess I should have
Sure.
made you roll for it, but
Yeah.
I did not really listen to the rest of your sentence. But it's
So
okay. I
what is
rolled a
that?
5. Yeah, you totally got it.
What's abjuration?
Protection magic. Very, very
like-
broadly. Yeah.
And like
Okay.
banishing
Protection
things.
magic.
Exactly. Protection, banishing, wards, stuff like that.
Okay. Did you get identify Anna yet? Adea?
No.
Damn it. It would be useful. We have so many things to identify right now.
Yeah.
Could I like get this off the top of the walking stick? Does it look like it's
There is
all...
there are 4 metal kind of claw-like things that come out of the staff and then wrap around the ball. So the ball is like stuck because these claws are holding it in.
Okay.
If you broke the staff, you didn't mind damaging things, you could probably get it out.
I don't want to damage this orb, but it's going to be way easier to like put an orb in your pocket than for us to sling around this stick. Because plus, it's just going to be really conspicuous.
Yeah. I got detect evil as well. I'll cast it on it. Why not?
You do not detect any evil from the stick.
It's not evil.
Nope, nor from the orb.
Is my book evil?
Nope.
Okay, my book is not evil either.
Nope.
Which type of magic do I detect on my book while I'm at it? Oh, do you want me to roll?
Sure. You said 10%, 10% per level?
Yeah. 41.
That's well within your 50. You do not get a magic school back.
Huh. No magic school.
No magic school.
It's probably a curse. Would a curse have a magic school?
A curse might have a magic school. It might have a random one. It might have none. It's hard to say.
Okay. Okay, what else can I do? I think that's all I got for studying things. Do you have anything?
No, not until I sleep. I had mostly like battle stuff. But we need to break it, right? We need to break the orb out.
We don't know that yet.
I would say gently, if we could dislodge it.
Well,
like
I got astral awareness and astral window, so I guess I can just study it with that as well. So,
well, actually, here's the thing. I'm betting I have at some point in my career like taken apart jewelry, you know, to sell the individual pieces, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like given access to like a little saw, I can probably just, or even a file or something, I can get rid of these hooks, free up the orb.
Yeah, you think that maybe even if you just had like a few moments to work with a knife, you might be able to pry it out.
Okay, cool.
You're definitely going to have to break the staff apart in pieces, though, to do it.
Okay.
As long as you don't mind the staff and the claws being damaged, you can get the orb out.
Can I do astral awareness to see if there's anything astral about it?
Go for it.
Doing it. You want to read the spell description, or is it okay?
No, I've read it a few times. I'm just making sure there's no components. There is nothing related to the astral plane to do with this spell.
Okay. To this.
Yeah. This thingy.
Item.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, what if I do locate object prism? Will it locate this?
I think you could locate this object, but then you would just be locating this. It wouldn't identify it as the prism.
Yeah. Well, would it bring me to the closest prism?
I don't know. How does locate...
Locate a known or familiar object. Object as a pearls, jewelry, furniture, tools, weapons, ladder, stairway. Fix in mind the item sought locates only that item. Attempting to find a specific item requires
if you said prism.
Yeah.
Well, in your mind, you have to form
like,
a mental image of a prism.
Yeah, because I could be like a fork, and then I could find a fork, right?
Right. But so in your
like,
mind, you have to. Magic works off of your mind, not off the language of the world. So in your mind, you're like, I want to find a prism, and you think about what a prism is to you, and then the spell will find something that matches that. So,
like-
it's kind of up to you to define this piece of glass as a prism or not in some regard. Because
So like
it's not necessarily clear if it would function like a prism and split the light, because it doesn't look like your standard prism. Prisms are usually like long and rectangular.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at one right now and it's triangular. So yeah, they're all different. But we could test out with light to see if it splits it.
You could actually test if it's a prism right now. You don't even need
And-
magic.
Okay.
You just literally need any light source in the world.
We go to a light source in the world, Neil.
Okay. I mean, you guys go to your rooms, and the innkeeper gives you some candles to light your way. And when you get back to your rooms, you hold up the prism, the prism to the
We
candle,
hold our breaths.
and there's no shattering or refracting of light. It is just a glass orb.
My thought is, here, Arcas, could I use you for a second? So just stand there, right?
I do it.
And I'm going to put the staff next to her and like see how high up on her it goes, right?
Okay. How tall are you,
effectively
Arcas?
I'm using her to measure
1.
like where the top of it is.
Okay.
I'm
Okay, and then
Smart.
I'm gonna say here, right? Like, just remember it's here on you.
Mm-hmm.
Because now if we take this apart, I don't know if we even want to travel with this stick. If somebody reports a staff missing, we want this staff to not be with us.
Mhm.
But we still know if it needed to be this tall, because I think this might actually
That's very smart.
it might be like a lens more than a prism. And I hold up the candle like kind of away from the ball, from the orb. And does it like magnify the light? Does it act like a regular glass ball would?
It seems to act like a normal glass ball.
Yeah. And so that means this itself is a kind of lens. I'm just guessing here. But it could be, I'm just guessing.
It's smart that we keep the height of it, though. That's really cool.
Okay. And then while you guys are getting ready for bed, I'll take it apart. And if it breaks, then honestly, I'll throw I'll burn the wood of the staff. Just so it's not sitting around in our room after we leave.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys go to bed for that night?
Did you make sure that it was the right party caravan that you found?
I'm virtually pretty certain.
Maybe you should cast the spell, the protection spell on that guy, because it's last 5 days, right? So you're gonna be able to get another spell tomorrow morning.
I don't have a protection spell right now. I'm getting it
we
tomorrow
never
morning.
slept.
Oh, we didn't sleep yet at all?
No. But if I went to see the cartridge, if I could identify something specific about it, I could locate object it.
Okay,
But
maybe we'll
it's
do
very
that really
short
quick before we go to sleep.
It's really short distances, though. Did you make sure it looked like you didn't break in, or is it obvious?
I was very. I mean, if they look in their secret secret compartment, they're going to notice it's gone.
Yeah.
But no, I locked it back up. I didn't have to wreck anything to get in.
Okay. So my locate object is 60 yard plus 10 per level. I'm not sure if it's useful.
What are you trying to locate?
No, if I wanted to locate the carriage, like if it was moving, but it's not a long distance, I feel.
And you also, so you get a mental image of a carriage and cast locate object, and you actually get a carriage on the opposite side of town. The opposite direction from that one is the closest.
No, I meant, I didn't want to do that. I meant if I go see the carriage, see something specific about it, then locate that.
I mean, if you have the rules say you can locate specific items.
Yeah.
Look at it. Just read the rules for locating specific items with that spell. It's I think.
No, but it said that if I have a really clear mental image of a specific item, I can, right?
Yeah. So if you see the carriage, and it has like distinguishing features, you can figure it out.
Yeah. Should I go check it out?
Yes, I think you should go check it out. We should all go to sleep, and we should get up and ride as fast as we can.
Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna go give a quick glimpse and then notice something very specific about it, like a wheel or
I mean, you just
Like
get
you said,
a
the-
feel for it, you know.
like the tapestry thing that was on the top? And then I
Yeah,
go
you
back.
look through the windows. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Is there anything else you guys are doing that night, or are you all just gonna pass out,
Sleep.
sleep? Okay.
Sleep.
All right. Next morning, you guys come downstairs. You get your breakfast, which is eggs and toast with a little bit of beans. And what do you? It's now morning.
Let's get on our horses as fast as we can. Actually, let's send a scout to see if that carriage that you saw last night has gone. And if not, maybe Red Fox, you should try to deliver that message.
I think that's a good thought. I could even ride ahead of you guys a bit, just to, yeah, I could just ride ahead of you a bit.
Okay. We'll follow far behind you as you go and check out to see if the carriage has left yet.
Oh wait, I need to cast my thing on you so we can protect you at all times.
Yeah, that's great.
Because it lasts for 5 days.
What
Yeah.
lasts for 5 days?
Sacred Guardian. What up, Neil? I could technically scan my whole party like for 5 days, and every 5 day rinse and repeat, so that every time someone's in danger, I know where they are. Super
Yeah.
awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, Neil, that's what's up. I read
Alright.
the rules.
Good.
Sacred Guardian.
Good.
Done.
Good. All right. So Sacred Guardian
Wait until
cast
I-
on the Red Fox.
Alright. So
Okay.
if he's in danger, not even dying, in danger, I get a mental glimpse.
Okay.
I mean, when are any of us not in danger, really?
So I basically see through his eyes at all time.
We're gonna have to work out a system for when you're not allowed to look. Gentlemen need some privacy sometimes.
You're like going to the restroom, close your eyes.
Yeah. If I meet an engaging young lady at some point this week, even if it's dangerous, yeah, we'll have to define some parameters.
Okay. So,
Okay.
you guys wake up, finish your meals, and head outside. You didn't get much sleep because you woke up early to get a good, start. You didn't want to lose them by too much. And as you guys step outside to go get your horses and get on the road, you see who else other than the Lord Redfoot himself, along with 6 soldiers standing in front of him. These guys have half plate mail on, with shields and swords, and they are approaching you. Approaching
They're
the
like
door.
standing in wait for us.
Kind of. It looks like they were approaching the door as you walked out.
Oh crap!
Well, shit.
So we're all out the door when we see that.
Yeah, you're like walking out the door, going for your horses, and you're like, oh, uh-oh.
And they definitely see us.
Yeah. Lord Redfoot is sitting atop a horse behind the men.
We
And
could
he's-
go back into the inn, guys. I got a plan.
He says, no, that won't be necessary. Just hand over the glass ball on the staff, and
You saw
I'll let
that?
you
You
go.
saw the staff?
Look. What?
We're just carrying the staff around like this.
We don't
Hold
have the
on.
staff.
Yeah.
No, you don't have the
Uh,
staff.
Oh, okay, he just knows. Okay.
Yeah, he has an idea. Hand it over, and this
I
won't get any uglier.
I feel like you haven't been honest with us. Maybe we should hand it over, but you need to explain to us what's going on here.
Guards, take it from them.
Oh, that's so sad.
Okay.
Into
Captain
this
Marge, I
before,
like
it. Huh?
and you know we won.
Roll-
Why
yeah,
are
we
you
should-
sending the cards?
Roll
He-
for initiative.
roll for initiative, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
6 guards in plate mail.
I mean, guard is probably a general term at this point. They look like pretty solid fighters.
ugh.
Plate mail, swords, shields. They don't look like, infantry or like the lowly city guard. These guys look like they're ready for you guys. That's
We could. Okay, We could run. Can I talk before we engage the initiative?
Roll initiative, and then you can speak on your turn.
Oh.
Oh, Jen, I have Stinking Cloud. I didn't even know that.
Oh, nice.
Your favorite
Roll
spell.
your initiatives.
Well, yeah, I'm looking for my spells right
I
now.
already rolled my initiative.
Well, that's because you're the best.
Aw, Neil.
Oh, that's right. It's D10.
Oh, boom!
Plus
What's up?
the weapon speed, whatever that may be. So for your rapier, like 4.
Oops, I rolled wrong. It should be +1 more for mine.
Okay.
My casting time's 2, not 1.
So 9, 9, 6. And 9. Wow, that's very...
Oh, actually,
Yeah, we're
mine is
fast.
going to be 2 less than that because I forgot to take off my dexterity.
Good memory. So 6, 7, 9, 9. One of the guards goes before any of the rest of you.
Oh, really?
Short sword out. He goes straight for Arcas, the big, bad, scary Arcas. Swings it, and his sword just clashes against Arcas' shield to no effect.
I am unimpressed.
Pat, it is your turn.
Huh?
Pat, the red fox.
I
Can
got 6,
I-
Neil.
He also got 6. No, he got 7. I'm
Oh.
so sorry. Emma goes next.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, I cast 8 on Arcas. Oh, and then I need to roll a d8 for extra HP.
Please do.
8!
You have 8 temporary HP. You get
And
a
then I
plus
scream.
1 to hit, and
Well,
all
I
of
don't
those
scream
jazz.
because my party is still very nearby me, and I'm like, we could go into the inn and try to funnel them in one by one instead of have them fight us all at the same time. Also, we could exit through the back door. And then I try to like pull them this way. Can I do a move backwards, trying to close into the inn like the
Yeah,
door?
you can
came
go
out
into
of?
the inn, no problem.
I say, okay, but we need Redfoot alive because we need information.
All right,
I agree.
Pat, your turn.
I will move backward as well, and I'm going to try to keep myself in between the guards and the spellcasters.
Aw.
Okay.
You guys are going to be the ones that heal me after I get screwed up here.
So are you?
It's okay. I'll have a good vision of you, like from the outside, because you're in danger. Do I have double vision, Neil?
No, your actual vision
Yeah, I know.
overruns. So you step in between the spellcasters and the guards. Do you fight? Do you attack, or do you just hold back and wait?